Oh yes, the satisfying sound of the tick, tick, tick of a cooling off engine. Just got through buzzing around on her because I just got through doing an oil change on this bike. Check this out. Now, this bike's a 2013, but she's only got 2,222 miles on the clock now. This is the oil filter that I pulled off. So, branded as Castrol, and I mean, that would make sense because it looks like back in the day, they were affiliated somehow with Castrol Oil. Okay. Right there on the crankcase, she's shown to be Castrol friendly. That's her brand. Anyway, so getting back to it, you Triumph aficionados, is this the original filter or were they branding these things Castrol? When did they stop branding them Castrol, I guess is really what I'm asking. By the way, just in case you are wondering, Triumph genuine oil filter made by Wix Filtron. That's right, these are made by Wix, guys. Oh, and if you ever wondered about the torque specs, it's 8 to 12 Newton meters. Let me give you an idea. That's just wrist tight almost. Basically, you're looking at somewhere around, I don't know, 6 foot-pounds, something like that. Not that much if you've got the adapter and the little torque wrench to do so. And as far as what oil, well, went with Castrol. Why not? 10W40 for your motorcycle. By the way, if you're wondering how I changed the oil, I rolled it back onto the front part of one of my race ramps, just backed it on with the rear wheel, and then put the kickstand on the flat portion right there by the head of that jack stand. So that's how I did it. Not necessarily the safest way to go about doing it, but that's what I did. By the way, the oil filter is up front, right in back of the radiator. The drain plug is just about in the center, so to speak, of the motorcycle where that cylinder meets the crankcase. It's on the left-hand side. It's an 8 Allen key. And other than that, drain, plug it back up, refill it, fire it up, check for leaks, and you're good to go. So next on the list of stuff to do, well, it's going to get the coolant drained, the brake fluid swapped out, brake pads. That should pretty much be it, except for the tires. Yeah, they are going to have to get swapped out for new ones. Probably will go back with Metzler's. Oh yeah, and aside from all that stuff, she's also going to get that cat delete pipe and probably a TOR tune. I am going to get tune ECU, and I will probably start fiddling with the tune, riching it up in a few areas, stuff like that. But aside from that, this bike runs really well. I think it needs to have a few tanks of fuel run through it just to clean everything out, you know, blow the cobwebs out of the thing. But aside from that, she is a really fun, interesting bike to ride for me because I'm coming from a place where have always been on sport bikes. Not that I haven't ridden cruisers, I just haven't spent a lot of time with, you know, some of these more powerful cruisers like this one. And I gotta tell you, it's starting to kind of warp my sense of fun in a way for motorcycles. It used to be all about fast, fast, fast and doing stuff like that, but this thing, it's so chill. I've kind of got a neat new appreciation for you cruiser guys. So at any rate, that wraps it up, at least for this installment. I wanted to chronicle everything that I'm doing to this bike to get her back to being road ready. And well, oil change was the first thing to happen. So there you go. Post up your comments. Let me know what you think. Catch you on the next one.